Party Hard. This is a game where you play as a serial killer who is fed up with his neighbor's loud party, so he decides that the best course of action is to go and kill them all. So, what do you think about this one, Jacob?
I don't think it's worth it. And my reasons for thinking so are the game is too long and sometimes it felt unfair.
So what do you mean by too long? Because I would have to agree with you. This game isn't worth it. I felt like the levels are way too long. There's like 40 to 50 people in each level, and it just gets really monotonous as you go around. You only have a knife most of the time. You just have to run around and stab them.
Yeah, well, the reason I say that the levels are long is because to me it felt like a short level. It was around 5 to 15 minutes, whereas a longer level felt more along the lines of 30 to 50 minutes long.
Yeah, it feels like that, but then you go back and you look at like the time it took you to complete the level, and it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's not including all the retries you had to do because you were caught by the cops.
And you do have to retry a lot.
Yeah.
Because
the key,
one slip up and you're gone.
Yeah, the key to winning this game is patience, and I wasn't really all that patient with it until the final...
I lost my patience very quickly,
until the final level. The only way I found to win it was to literally hide everybody I killed. Secret agents just appear out of nowhere, and they are the hardest people to get rid of.
I met the secret agents once.
Yeah, they are some of the worst people to deal with. One time I had 4 on the screen at once. I waited for probably about 3 minutes to see if they would go back. The only way to get rid of them is to activate them and outrun them.
So you have a problem with that one specific enemy?
Yes, and another one. The civilians. If they see you killing enough people, or some guys will fight you. And
yeah, when the red bar fills up, it's kind of funny.
If you don't kill them in time, they'll beat you and you'll lose. I can't. Freak out. I lost on my attempts at the final level of this game. About half of my failures came from me not knowing a civilian saw me kill someone.
Do you know that if you hold control, you can see their anger levels?
No, I didn't, because the game didn't tell me.
Yeah,
they just said
I had
listen.
to look it up in the controls.
Yeah. I also didn't find out that you could use the dancing to get people to move away.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never saw a tip for it in the newspapers, because all those tips are randomized.
No, I don't think... I figured that out without the tip. Alright, so now let's talk about the music.
Well, it's good for the first 5 minutes.
I agree with you on that. It's very good. But as we said, the levels they go on for 30 or 40 minutes, and it's the same looping song, and the loop is fairly short, I think.
It's about 3 or 4...
3 or 4 what?
Minutes. I mean, that's what it felt like while I was
playing
through it.
It felt 30 to 90 seconds for me.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, on some of them.
I can see that.
The nice thing is, though, for each level, it's a different track. They're pretty good tracks, it's just not for 40 minutes.
Yes.
Let's move back to the theme of the game.
Okay.
They're at this party, everybody is dying. There's dozens of bodies everywhere, and they just keep on walking around dancing. And when the police are called in, they just show up for 3 seconds and then leave. They run out. I thought that was pretty silly.
Yeah, that is pretty silly. I really like the aesthetic they were going for this game, but...
Yeah, the theme is so cool.
I just found that through my playthrough, a lot of the tells, if I didn't read a tip on it or something, they were very unclear. I just remember the first level, I would get caught and I'd die and I'd feel the heck?
Yeah, it is kind of tricky to figure out at first, but you can get the hang of it.
And then I got the hang of it, and then I played through the game, and then I got to the final level, and then I was having the what the heck moments again. Yeah.
So there's a big difficulty ramp for the last level.
Yes. And after first rooftop party, they start getting rid of all the mass traps that can kill about 20 people at once. A common one they keep is the poison food.
Yeah, I only got 2 or 3 at most with those.
There are some levels where it's better, but yes, the poison food, it's really a hit and miss kind of mechanic.
So, to sum up, the levels were far too long they outstayed their welcome. Difficulty spike at the end, but I'm not as bothered by that as you are, because I expect games to be difficult at the end, but I haven't tried that level yet, so maybe it's a big problem. And failing in this game is also frustrating. You can have a game that's challenging, but when you fail, it's not frustrating. I think Dark Souls is a game that does this very well.
This game, it doesn't do it well, because when you die, it's a complete level reset. So if you were down to 10 people...
And it takes a long time to make that progress back.
Yeah, and if you get down to 10 people, you get caught by a cop, you're back to the beginning.
Yeah. So, double thumbs down on this one.